Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to today's pick a card reading, and it is Spirit Guide Messages. I hope you're all doing great today. Welcome to anyone new, welcome back to anyone returning. My name's Kat. I hope you enjoyed today's general reading. It is intuitive, it's general, so remember some of the messages may not resonate. Just take whatever does and leave what doesn't. This is a very short snapshot. If you would like your own personal in-depth reading, you can check the description box below where you'll find a link to my website, or you can buy on Etsy, either, whatever suits you. Okay, so let's go on with today's reading, and it is Spirit Guide Messages for this week. Hi Group 1, how are you doing? Let's have a look at what the Spirit Guide messages are for this week. You've got the Chariot, you've got 9 of Coins, you've got King of Cups, you've got the Tower, you've got Balance and 4 of Cups. Okay, so this is like a friendly nudge. I was going to say a friendly warning, but a warning sounds so dramatic. It's not a warning, it's a nudge. You've got the Tower here, and any of you who, I'm talking about the Tower straight away, because any of you who know the Tarot will have seen the Tower and may be panicking because it's not a pleasant card. But the thing with the Tower is it makes sense in this reading totally, because the Tower comes up when the universe has suggested something to you, nudged you on something, asked you to change something, asked you to stop something over and over and over and over again, and you're not listening. Then what happens with the Tower is the universe says, okay, if you're not going to do it, we'll do it for you. So it's always a blessing in disguise, because it's something you need to stop or change or let go of or something. But if you are absolutely adamant on clinging on to that thing or refusing to change that aspect of your life, it can feel like a loss and a shock. So it is often painful or chaotic or disruptive, but it's always something that you are better off without, or that will ultimately give you something positive in the long run. Now, what they're saying is, with the 4 of Cups and this, they're trying to say you don't want this disaster. You can avoid this disaster. You can avoid this, and it's not a disaster. Like I say, it's actually a blessing in disguise. But you can avoid this chaos or this loss or this painful feeling like something's been taken away from you, or you've lost something that you didn't want to, by making that positive choice for yourself. So for example, if you are in a friendship that is very, very destructive, this person is very mean or very controlling or very difficult, and this friend, you just can't distance yourself from them. This is the sort of thing they're saying, like, notice what isn't right for you and do something about it before they have to intervene and it's kind of done for you. No one likes it when something's done for them. You know, we all like to feel like we are making those choices in our lives. So they're just saying, look, the Chariot, it's time to move on from something. 9 of Coins, you're stuck in a rut over something. The King of Cups is saying somebody, it could be your intuition, but there's probably people in your everyday life as well who have advised you on this, who have said to you, you need to stop doing that or leave that behind or change your ways over that. And they're saying you need to take notice of that, because there's this great opportunity for you and you're saying no to it at the minute. You're ignoring it. You're staying with what is, and it's limiting for you. It's not your best situation. It's not you living your best life. It's you living some sort of limited situation. Okay, with the Balance card, they're saying exactly that. You need to bring your life back into balance. This is Temperance. You need to bring your life back into balance. You need to step back and look at the situation. You need to be sort of, I would almost say, like spiritually mature. You need to use your life experience and your wisdom, step back and look. Okay, I need to bring things into balance here. I need to stop doing this crazy thing or doing this thing that is making life really hard for me. And like I say, you already know what it is. It's a bad habit of yours. It could be to do with other people. It could be something that you're actually, something like a bad habit, like drinking or shopping or whatever. Or it could be a relationship that's destructive or a pattern of behavior that's destructive. And they're saying, just make that change, because it's going to make an awesome difference to your life. And this is something to focus on this week and beyond. So I hope this makes sense. Loads of love. See you on the next reading or on a private reading in the meantime. See you soon. Hi Group 2. So this is Spirit Guide Messages for you for this week. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups, 10 of Wands, 2 of Wands, Nurture, and which is the Empress, and 5 of Wands, Challenging Times. Okay, you have got some difficult people around you by the look of it. 5 of Wands, 10 of Wands. Could be a work situation, could be colleagues, could be family. You've got some people who you are butting heads with, or you're having difficulties with. You may feel a heavy burden as well. You might feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Things feel difficult. You feel like you've got a lot on. You're feeling like everything's really hard. What they're saying is, the good news for you is your luck is about to change. The Wheel of Fortune, you know, destiny is calling. You are going towards better times. You know, the reality is that this too shall pass, and that is with negative and positive. You know, in this dual existence, we have, you know, I mean, it's not literal, but half the time is not so great or shadow, and half the time is light and fun. I mean, this isn't actually spot on true in terms of like you 50% of your week is this way, 50%. But when we step back and look at it, it makes sense, right? In this dual life, you know, some of the time it's not so great and some of the time it is. And so we just kind of have to accept that to some extent. Doesn't mean we enjoy it, but we have a peace around it, okay? But what they're saying is that never mind that. They're saying that your positive phase is coming. So things will get better. Things will get easier. You've got the Ace of Cups, a new emotional beginning. This could be in romance, but it could be in anything in your life. You've got this new beginning. At the minute, there's a lot of burden. There's a lot of heaviness. They're saying with the 2 of Wands, it's not the right time to take action just yet. You're not able to make that move. You're not able to do the thing you want to do just at this moment. That might be frustrating for you, but start to make some creative plans. With the Nurture card here, this is the Empress. It's almost like this is the gestation period, because the Empress can be the Divine Mother. So on some tarot decks, she's represented as pregnant. So you're kind of like pregnant with this new idea, not literally, although 1 or 2 of you maybe. It may be around pregnancy, 1 or 2 of you. But largely, this is about bringing something new into the world and letting go of this kind of creative heaviness or this burden around other people and situations, and bringing something new in. What they're saying is nurture yourself as well. Take time, connect with nature, connect with your true self, and allow that to come through, because basically you're on the way to something much better and things are improving for you, but it might just not be exactly the right moment this week. It might just take a little bit longer for things to manifest, but they are coming. Okay, so start to get the creative juices flowing, start to look forward, start to make those initial forays, because you are moving into this new creative phase and this new, just improved emotional phase. So I hope this makes sense. Loads of love. See you on the next reading or in a private reading in the meantime. Hi Group 3. So this is your spirit guide messages for this week. We've got the 7 of coins, 9 of swords, page of swords, 6 of coins, ace of coins. We've got the hermit, which is seek in reverse, and the 5 of coins. So you've got an extra card. So Group 3, you're finding things quite heavy. You're pensive. You're wondering. You might feel stuck. We've got the 7 of coins. You're trying to overthink the situation. You're trying to think your way out of the situation. With the 7 of coins and 9 of swords together, for me, this is very much this. You've got some sort of problems in your life, and you think that thinking about them or overthinking them, overanalyzing and pushing yourself in this way is going to help. Actually, all it's doing is causing anxiety and stress. Okay, you actually already have a good idea with the page of swords, but the problem is if you get too thoughtful, if you overanalyze, if you try to overthink the situation too much, what will happen is this great new idea will become a flighty, scattered energy. So this will be like the negative side of the page of swords, and you'll become suspicious and fearful and triggered by everything, and you'll start watching what other people are doing online, and you'll feel like could start feeling like a victim. You could feel like very gossipy and stressy, and you know, all of this kind of like good energy turned back on itself. So actually you've got a great new idea, but over ruminating could make it worse. The reality is that some of it is just down to hard work. You know, if you want to be successful in this situation, whatever it is, you know, you've got to decide, yes, it's worth it to me, or no, it isn't. And if you want it, you're just going to have to work at it. I think that's a crucial point here. Yeah, you know, Six of Coins, there's something to offer here. You know, make sure that you are not receiving more than you're giving. You know, just you've got to create a sense of balance and equanimity in this situation, okay? So it's about not giving more than you're receiving, but vice versa as well. You are going to have new inspiration, but the new inspiration will not come if you're overly thinking the situation. You know, you've got the Hermit in reverse here. This is, you're either too isolated or you're not listening to your intuition. Either way, you're kind of, you're not in the flow of your own intuition, because the Hermit is a sort of solitude energy that's dysfunctional. So either for the majority of you, you're not listening. That's it. You're just not connecting with yourself. You need to stop and connect with yourself on a deeper level. You think you're connecting with yourself because you're thinking about everything all the time. But actually, that thinking voice is our personality mind. And what you really need to connect with is a much, much deeper part of you that's more intuitive. So actually, stopping thinking, taking a walk, taking some time in nature, meditation, just letting it go and just thinking, oh, well, let's see what happens, may help. Also, be careful not to isolate yourself. This Six of Coins is about an equal relationship and giving and receiving, as someone making you an offer, with it being with the Five of Coins here as well next to the Hermit reversed. I feel like some of you are very, very isolated. You need to solve this problem of isolation. You need to connect with the people around you. You need to find ways to connect deeper, because that is causing you a lot of problems, being so isolated. But so calming the mind down, listening to your intuition, reaching out to other people and making those connections. This is the key to success this week. Guys, I hope this makes sense. Loads of love. See you on the next reading or on a private reading in the meantime. See you soon.